Welcome to Unsigned 518. I'm here with Dave and Sarah of Elephant Back. How's it going?
Doing great.
But yeah, so you've been on the show before,
Yes.
and if anybody wants to hear, I guess the origin story of Elephant Back, they can go back through the feed and listen to that episode. But this is more like you've done so much since the first time we spoke. I guess it's kind of like an update. So kind of what's been going on?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, it's been crazy. It's weird. I can't believe it's been like what, 2 years?
Yeah,
that
yeah,
now
almost.
that's crazy. But so we just keep writing. I mean, we keep writing, we keep playing, keep doing more shows. We just dropped Evolution in October, at the end of October. And we recorded it last October, and then we released it this October after it was mastered and all the things.
Yeah.
We're super, super, super excited about the album. It's been a crazy journey with music, and I personally think it's our best one to date, and has come out really fantastic.
So last time we talked, obviously this album didn't exist because it was almost 2 years ago. And
Yeah.
was it like already in the works? Did you already have the album planned? Because I can't remember. I mean, maybe I should go back and listen to the episode.
No, I don't think so. When we talked to you last, we had just gotten back from Abbey Road.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Fucking
Yeah,
Abbey
so
Road.
we
The White Album.
yeah, we released the double album, the White Album and the Black Album, right when we were talking to you. So this one hadn't really come out yet. Maybe we had lyrics or something.
We did write this album, and we performed it out, the songs out for a while, just for them to mature a little bit. So we might have had a couple songs.
Yeah, we might have had a couple in the can, but
And is that something that you do with a lot of your stuff? Is create it as a song before it goes into the studio? Because I know a lot of people might be like, hey, we're going to record an album and kind of create the songs in the studio, but you make them as like in the flesh live songs first.
Yeah.
It's too expensive to just kind of wing it in the studio.
Yeah.
So we make sure we have everything we want planned, and then we go in and try to execute it to
Because
ability.
we're like in and out kind of people. We recorded this 8 songs in a day, and then we went back and just did some touch uppy stuff the next day.
Gotcha. So
So-
you really do like. Does the song change? Like if you're out playing the song and you're playing it live, like do you base like some audience feedback on it, or how you feel when you play it live? Does that song change before you go into the studio, or is it kind of like you write it and know that's what it's going to be?
I don't think it changes too much. I think it kind of ages and matures a little bit.
Yeah.
And you kind of figure out what, I shouldn't do that. I should
Right.
do this kind of thing. But it usually the structure is the same.
So it just
and
gets like refined a little bit.
Yeah.
depending
Yeah,
on-
it's just like a fine tuning of parts. Like I might play a slightly different drum beat or something like that.
Now, writing song, and I'm not really much of like a songwriter, so I guess I am, but I'm more of like a collaborative songwriter. I can like help as long as someone's smarter than me. But but like writing as much as you do, and like having the catalog and being like, we just put out a fucking double album, then immediately going back to work on another album. Is it just like, I mean, do you just feel that you just have to get the stuff out? Like what
Kind of.
drives you to just put out so much content?
It's just like in the flow. Like this Evolution was a lot of I wrote a lot of lyrics, not necessarily, I didn't really know what to do with them. That's where Dave's genius comes in. It's like I handed him most of these songs, finished lyrics, and was like, here, have that. And then he comes back with like this perfect piece of music for it. And it's, I don't know, it's just kind of like in the flow kind of a thing.
So like you write the lyrics, Dave will do like some of the melody stuff and chord structure, and then you add the rhythm to it, the beat to it. Is that accurate, kind of?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you could say that. She usually has her own melody in her head, but she doesn't tell me, just to see what I come up with, kind of thing. So I do my thing, and then we like, hey, what do you think?
And sometimes it depends on the song. Like sometimes it's like I'm really stuck on something, but with Evolution, everything he came back with me at was just so perfect that I really didn't have a lot of critique for anything, because it suited the lyrics perfectly, and I was just like, oh shit, this is like really, really good. Like we're super onto something here.
If I was to be honest, she handed me a bunch of love songs, and I was like, we just got done writing the White Album. I'm like, I don't want to do love songs. So the music to these love songs that I made is a reaction to having to write love songs.
They weren't all love songs.
So I kind of tried to hide the love songs, but every single song is a love song in that.
It is not. No, Soundbite is not a love song.
And do you think, like, being that it's just the two of you and like the nature of your relationship, do you think that creates like this line of communication that a lot of artists or songwriting partners may not have,
Kind of. I mean, I feel like when I'm in a mood for a certain way of writing, like he already knows where my headspace is because we're hanging out and listening to the same music. Like there's been certain songs where I was like, oh, super listening to Bob Dylan at the time, and then he wrote something, and like he knew that that's what I was listening to, and kind of went in that direction with something, like not necessarily on this album, but on other songs.
Right.
So it's kind of nice actually to be in tune,
Yeah, because I mean, a lot of it, I think, like being collaborative, it would having to be explaining your vision to someone else and getting them on board with your vision. But like, the two of you already simpatico, like, it's like that part doesn't need to be there. You can just be like, hey, I get it. I know exactly what you're talking about. Like,
yeah,
it's sometimes we have to slow ourselves down, because at this time right now, we have an acoustic album, material for a whole full acoustic album, and material for the next electric album already done.
Wow.
So it's like it almost gets overwhelming at one point, but
it's hard to keep track of sometimes. Like like I'm a very like organized person, and it really stresses me out when we have like all these ideas, and I'm like, wait, which one is which one, and where is it, and how like
I basically write songs every single day, so I'm like, oh, this one's cool, this one's cool, this one's cool. She's like, just no.
And when you write song, again, like obviously you have that need to create, which is something that I can relate to. But like when you're writing songs every day, are you necessarily thinking, hey, this is something that I'm going to use, or is it more like an exercise, a muscle, that you're just keeping sharp?
For me, it's more of like a muscle, and then it's like, okay, this was an actual good idea.
Right. Like you can pull stuff from it, but for the most part, you're just, keeping your skills
it just
honed.
It depends on which one we run with,
I usually have stuff I have to get out, and that's my kind of like my session of healing is just going and writing a song kind of thing.
Yeah.
So.
And that's the same way I write with like lyrics, but like I also have this thing where like I don't want my lyrics and what I'm putting out to be any sort of like a negative space. So like when I'm not in a good mood, I try not to like, I might write, but I don't want to make that a song.
Right. And is that because you don't want the permanence of it? Like, if you're like in a bad mood and you write a song about feeling shitty, every time you play that song, you're gonna be reminded of feeling shitty.
It's like, what do I want to put out into the universe? Do I want to like, and how relatable, and in what way do I want it to be relatable? Like, I can write like a maybe downtrodden kind of song, but I don't want it to stay that way. I want it to come back up and have you have a better day. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, I don't know. That's just my preference.
I think for me, it's as I grow older, every time I write a song, I'm thinking, is this relevant to anything? Because I'm essentially writing the song for myself,
Right.
when I'm in the moment. But then afterwards, I have to think, okay, are people going to understand this? Is this
Right.
relevant in this modern day?
Yeah.
Like, is it too personal, or is it going to translate?
Right. But if I really write something that I really love and am excited for, it's going.
Yeah.
I don't care if it's relevant or not,
Right. And with with that big of like a catalog, the fact that you're constantly writing songs and constantly creating this stuff, like, how do you, like, what would make something stand out to be like, hey, this needs to go on an album? Like in a sea of stuff, what makes something rise to the top, like for yourself with your own songwriting?
I feel like it has to be good lyrics with good melody. Like it's got to hit somewhere. Like this entire album, the first 4 songs off of Evolution are my absolute favorites, and I just, even when we play them live, even though we've played them live before and we play them live now, we've been playing them live for probably like a year, they still hit for me.
Yeah.
Like when I'm in the moment and I'm playing these songs, I'm feeling the songs still, and that's why they are the songs they are.
Yeah, if the 10th time we're playing the song we're bored, it's probably not going to make it on the album,
Yeah, and that's tough. Like as a band, and again, like not to focus, I guess, on the nature of the duo, but like usually with the band, there's so many different takes on a style or a song, or what song does hit or what song doesn't hit. So you almost just have that. It's almost like a superpower to be like, we're in tune. We both kind of, the same thing kind of hits you both, I think.
Yeah.
Is what I'm getting from that. I think that's
well, and I think
really
that's
cool.
That's probably why we are able to write as much as we write, is because we don't have to deal with 5 different opinions of a song or 4 different opinions. It's just the 2 of us, and usually we're pretty in sync. So it's like it's easy to book things and schedule things, and it's also easy to write and practice and that kind of stuff, because there's less
balls being juggled kind
of
thing.
Yeah,
she's just like, yeah, we can do that gig, and she doesn't even ask me.
She tells you,
like, you're showing up here, Dave. Okay.
Yeah, all right, that works.
It's in the calendar.
Yeah, I mean that that would kind of be like the dream to be like, no, just here, show up here at this time. Okay. Yeah.
Yep.
It takes all the thinking out of it. Like,
yeah.
And puts it all on Sarah. So, I think we should probably play a song off. Well, do you want to play something older, or we want to do a couple of ones off of Evolution?
Yeah, let's do Evolution.
Yeah, I think that's a good call, because I reviewed Evolution, right? Didn't I?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did. I was thinking that. I'm like, yeah, I know all these songs when I was listening to it, and I was like, that's right. I wrote the review. Like, I'm like, you with songwriting, that's like me with Metroland articles. I write so many of them that I just I lose track of them. But which one do we want to hear?
Yeah, let's do mine.
Well, let's do mine and listen to the lyrics. It's a love song hidden in a rock song.
All right, well, cool. Let's check out mine, Elephant Back, and then we'll be right back to talk some more with Dave and Sarah. mine, Elephant Back. And, now that you've got the album out, you've got several irons in the fire, it sounds like. But I guess, what's kind of on, the immediate horizon for Elephant Back, through the winter into, spring, early summer kind of?
I mean, we're planning on recording the acoustic album here. So we've got a lot of that to work on. We've got some demos done, but that recording's got to get done. It's got to get mixed and
pre-production for that.
Gotcha.
We're going to be playing a lot of shows. We play with electric and a full drum set, but we want to expand the set a little bit. So we're playing acoustically too now. So Sarah's on the cajon and percussion, and I'm on the acoustic guitar, and those gigs have been fun doing stuff like that.
Do you find I love the adaptability of bands, to be able to, play a small intimate gig, like you said, with a cajon and an acoustic guitar, or depending on the space and the PA, being able to do full electric. Is that something newish that you're doing to kind of offer both to potential venues?
It's actually something that I've always wanted to do. You kind of have to kind of realize where the band is. What do you want the band to be? What's the image of the band? What are we doing? And once I think you solidify who you are, you can expand and do stuff like this, and it becomes something fresh, as opposed to if we started doing it right up from the bat.
Yeah.
People would be confused, what are you guys doing?
And that was the struggle at the beginning was to establish that we are a band and not saying we're not a duo, we're not an acoustic duo.
Right.
But now that we've established this is what we are as a band, now it's okay, well, we could be an acoustic duo if it fits your venue so that we can get a gig with you.
Right. Here's something new.
Yeah, and I love that. I love the adaptability, bands that can do whatever.
Yeah, and it makes it more interesting for us too, because it's just spices up things, makes things new.
And I mean, these days you have to be adaptable, or you're not going to get gigs.
Yeah, it's true, but there is still a lot of people that are kind of and if you want to be rigid in your artistic integrity, there's nothing wrong with that, but just understand that it may come with some consequences, like not getting as many gigs. Whereas, if you understand that, well, this place isn't gonna really want a full drum set and electric guitar,
right?
Then
I mean, we play places where Sarah just taps the snare a little bit, and you could see everybody going, and it's okay, this is going to be this kind of gig.
Yeah, everybody thinks drum it's drums aren't even the fucking loud. Guitar amps can go way louder than just unmiked drums.
And it usually is. It's the guitarist usually. If I hear a loud band that's abusively loud, it's usually the guitar is
Yeah, because I mean, drums are loud. Until you bring in a fucking Marshall stack, and then they're not that loud.
Drummers get a lot of shit for being too loud, but it's I couldn't even hear myself.
Right. Right. Yeah, it is. But again, the adaptability is good because and also it'll open you up to new audiences that may not have gotten a chance to see you doing an electric show. If they see you in an intimate setting and they get to talk to you, and you can be like, hey, check out our other shit.
And it definitely it broadens our audience for sure. People that like acoustic guitar are going to be like, oh, I couldn't picture the songs like this, but I like them like this. So
right.
Go see them acoustically or whatever. But
and I always think it's fun to hear an artist where I might not have heard your version of your electric song, but I heard the acoustic and I loved it. So it's kind of fun that now we can do that, where somebody will hear an acoustic version and not really even know maybe that we have an electric version of it.
Yeah, I used to love that. I remember like in the early 2000s when like, downloading music was the thing and whatever, would be finding bands doing acoustic versions of their own songs, from like a radio session or something that wasn't like commercially released, and I used to just think that was fucking amazing to hear. To hear them like stripped down.
All those like tiny desk shows,
concerts.
Concerts.
Yeah, those are so cool too, man. And like same, like even just like MTV Unplugged, even though like just like everything else, every MTV touched it like kind of turned to shit, and they really took the unplugged aspect away from it. It's like motherfucker, there's an acoustic or there's an electric guitar in there. This is not unplugged anymore.
Right.
Just because you're sitting down doesn't mean that you can play an electric guitar.
Exactly.
And that was like Nirvana had their Unplugged, and it was an amazing album.
So good.
And it was totally different from the vibe that they had, but it was still Nirvana. So that's what we kind of like. That's what I want to do with our acoustic set. Is it's still Elephant Back, but it's just different,
Right, and they're like actually different songs. Like while they're like the same title, like they're clear differences, which is really fucking cool. It's you can like double your catalog.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, that's awesome. So, going out gigging, you've got the album out. There's the acoustic album that you're recording. Is there like a timeline on that, or is it just kind of like let it happen?
We've been on the shtick of like releasing an album a year. So the acoustic album ideally will be 2026's album, and then the electric album will be 2027's album.
Well, we have to still talk about that, because the new electric songs that I've been writing, I'm like super excited about. And now I'm like, acoustic album can wait. We could just do this album, but
more work for Sarah.
More work for Sarah. Drop it as a double album, like.
Exactly. Jesus.
We'll be playing all of the stuff out on our shows, so anybody that comes will see the future Elephant Back albums being played for sure.
Yeah, and we also have our own stuff in the can, because like Dave's got some stuff that he's writing that might not necessarily be Elephant Back music. I've got stuff that I've written, like I said, with like the darker stuff. Like I don't want that to be Elephant Back music, so that might be like my album. Like we've got ideas of like, maybe we'll do an EP each.
Like how Kiss did their solo album.
I do, yeah.
We have
and Peter Chris's ironically was the best out of the four.
Yeah, oh, for sure. And I already have my cover for my solo album.
And I already have my cover for my solo album, so it's
and all the songs written. So I'm just waiting to be let to record those.
I would love to see
just a matter of like time. Like if I could just sit home every day and just do music and not go to my day job, it would be fantastic.
Yeah, I agree. That'd be awesome if I could just talk shit into a microphone in the Dazzle Den all day and not have to go to a day job. But whatever. It makes me appreciate this time more,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess. So should we play another song off of Evolution before we go?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Which one did you want to play?
You pick, Sarah.
Dave, I don't know. Dave and I have different opinions about the song.
I think Soundbite is a hit. And Sarah wants to do... Our next video is Fight for You. So, I mean... if we actually think about it, we should probably have you play Fight for You.
Whatever. Well, how about you, Andy? Did you have one? What was your favorite?
I don't remember the names of any of them. And also, I forgot that I had even heard that. Like I said, I was like, why do I know the words to all these songs?
Hey, that's a testament to like it was song. Catchy enough that you're like, oh wait, I know these.
Yes. Yeah. I don't know. What you said the video was going to be Fight for You?
Fight for You is the next video. Yeah, I'm working on it now. It's almost done. I'm being nitpicky.
Yeah,
so.
I would lean towards Fight for You then.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, cool. Well, let's check out Fight for You, Elephant Back, and then we'll be right back to wrap it up.
Oh, I ain't proud of the words I've thrown. Baby, we've grown. Now we're into something new that we can use. It might be new, it might be true. I'd fight for you. It might be new, it might be true. I'd fight for you. Thank you, my love. After all, I know you're right there. If I fall, how can you know me so well? Oh, so well. Oh, so well.
All right, that was Fight for You, Elephant Back, and that one is on Evolution, which is out now. You can find it everywhere. But is it on Bandcamp?
It's not on Bandcamp.
No, all right.
I-
Well, I'll edit that. I'll edit that out then.
I'm not sure, to be honest, because we do like the DistroKid. We just put it on all the things.
Oh yeah, no, Bandcamp would be separate. It doesn't attach to DistroKid. Well, anyway, here let me backsell that again and do that so that there's not that awkward moment on tape. All right, that was Fight for You, Elephant Back, off the new album Evolution. And Dave, Sarah, I want to thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to do this. It was really cool to get to talk to you again. I always appreciate it when artists reach out to me and want to come back on the show. It tells me that maybe you had a good time the first time you came on, and I think that's really cool. But before we go, I want to give you the chance to say your gratitude. So I don't know who's going to go first, but microphone's all yours.
Well, I guess I'll go first. I certainly have gratitude for all the people that love music and for you guys and doing the interviews and doing the reviews and supporting all the artists that you support and the people that listen to the music and support. I'd also have gratitude for my beautiful wife.
Aw.
And yeah, what do you think, Sarah?
Yeah, definitely thank you, Andy, for sure, because this is always a great time. I love coming on with you and talking music. Definitely everyone out in the 518 that's following. Also Rob Smiddix over there and Lucas Garrett, always supporting us. John Ballistic from Underground Garage. He's been a big fan. He's not even in our state, but he's been following us for years since we started, and it's been great. Holly Fiction, and gotta thank my husband over here because this album came out great, and he had the musical genius behind the whole thing. So
awesome. All right. Well, they are Dave and Sarah of Elephant Back. I am Andy Scullin. This is Unsigned518, and I'll see you on the road. Unsigned518 is produced and hosted by me, Andy Scullin. New episodes are available every week wherever you stream podcasts. If you would like to help support the show, please like and subscribe wherever you are listening, or you could buy me a coffee at buymeacoffee.com/unsigned518. If you would like to advertise on the show, send me an email at unsigned518@gmail.com. And to be a guest on the show, reach out to me through Instagram at unsigned518. Take care of one another, and I'll see you next week.